Hey guys, Roxabox90 here with a Kaalia of the Vast EDH Commander deck tech. So Kaalia of the Vast is a legendary human cleric. She's a white, a black, a red for a 2/2 flying. Whenever she attacks an opponent, you may put an angel, demon, or dragon creature from your hand into play, tapped and attacking that opponent. So, of course, this deck is a 1v1 build. Kaalia tends to play best in that, right?
Yeah.
I have my friend here with me, Jacob, so say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
Hi, Internet.
So this is actually his deck build, but he wanted to show it off on the channel, so we're here doing that. So Kaalia deck is built around her, 1v1.
Well, with the 1v1 rules.
And 1v1 rules also, don't forget. So some of the cards here would be banned in multiplayer. If you look on the EDH website, they'd be considered banned, but they're not banned in the 1v1 list, which tends to be, I think, the French list officially. So cards like Grizzlebrand, which you'll see, is banned in general multiplayer EDH, 1v1 not. Anyway, so the deck is built around Kaalia's ability to attack with her to put huge things into play, which then crush people into the ground, which is why people often say that a set has an angel, a demon, a dragon. It's a Kaalia dragon or a Kaalia demon, because they make a giant thing that's kind of useless everywhere but maybe limited or Kaalia. So yeah, let's take a look into the deck. So Kaalia is the commander. Then we have 4 swamps, 5 mountains, 5 plains. Then we have the 3 shocks, so Sacred Foundry, Blood Crypt, and Godless Shrine. Haze of Koilos, which is a pain land. It taps for black or white and deals 1 damage to you or colorless. Battlefield Forge is the red-white pain land, and Sulphurous Springs is the red-black pain land. Then filters, you have Fetid Heath, you have Rugged Prairie, and Graven Cairns, the old school one. Not the future site. Then you have the Corset duels, so Dragon Skull Summit, Clifftop Retreat.
And Isolated Chapel's too expensive.
And so have an Isolated Chapel in your deck. Just don't have it here yet. It will be. Okay, so then we have the Cycle Land.
Draw a late game if you don't need the land.
Exactly, and they're doubly important in a deck that doesn't really have a lot of ramp because these colors are not green. So Barren Moor or blue, Forgotten Cave, and Secluded Steppe. Then Command Tower, which is, of course, every commander deck should have one of these. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, which does what particularly that's in here?
Well, it counts as a swamp, and it makes all my lands swamps, so just if I have it, that means I could do all the black I need for things that have 3 black, which are a couple in here.
Right, so it's very solid mana fixing just by itself. Okay. Then we got Shizo, which allows Kaalia to have Fear for 1, so that's important to get her unblocked, because you don't want her to die from blocking. That be annoying. Vora's Stronghold, which puts a creature card back on top of your library and taps. So I suppose you use that for...
Yeah, reuse stuff that gets killed, or post-wrath, get something back.
Slayer's Stronghold, which gives haste. Then you got Sunhome, Fortress of the Legion, which gives double strike.
Usually it's for something huge.
Alright, pretty ridiculous. Vault the Archangel gives Death Touch Lifelink.
Mainly it's for the lifelink.
Right. Then you got Hall the Bandit Lord, which gives haste. That's kind of the whole point. It's there, even though his play tapped.
And you pay 3 life.
And that's totally fine because you gain life back with Vault the Archangel. Then Ancient Tomb, it's Soul Ring basically. It's a Soul Ring land, which is effective even for the 2 damage.
Yeah.
Then you got one fetch, Arid Mesa.
And then
you could probably just have 2 fetches if you can afford it, but otherwise the Evolving Wild works. It does work. Okay. Then we got first big dude, Yosei.
All the creatures are big dudes.
Well, right. But when Yosei dies, besides her being a 5/5 flying, when it dies, it taps down a whole bunch of permanents.
And they don't taps not completely because they don't tap the next turn.
Exactly, which is important because it gives you more options to get Kaalia through and slows them down in general. Mana Charge Dragon, pump up.
Yeah, it's basically aside from when it doesn't work when you're playing with Kaalia, but once you attack with him another turn, it's fire breathing for 1 colorless basically.
Then you have Eternal Dragon, plane cycling mostly.
Well, yeah, plane cycling, and you can get him back if I don't have anything else to do.
Then you got Rorik's Bladewing.
He's a beater, and he's gonna get replaced by the Thundermaw Hellkite eventually once it drops.
He's not $35–40. So yeah. Malfagor.
If I need to get rid of stuff and I don't need my hand so badly, just play him. Use him with Kaalia.
He's big. He's powerful.
Gets rid of things you can't get rid of any other way.
Exactly. Pretty insane.
And he's a demon dragon.
That's 2 in 1. Cool. Rune Scarred is a tutor.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Then you have Blood Gift.
Every on a creature.
Right, which is kind of important again in a deck that doesn't have an awful lot of card draw. And you can play him with Kaalia. And Griselbrand.
Yes.
Griselbrand, who is banned in normal, but he is definitely not in 1v1 because most 1v1 wouldn't be able to play him normally, just in terms of the raw speed of the format, but with Kaalia out, he is suddenly much scarier. And of course everyone knows he's in EDH paying 7 life for 7 cards. You have even in the 1v1 rules with 30 life, that's still 7 for 7, and then the lifelink he's put into play attacking. So
yeah, it's free 7 cards.
Exactly.
And
it's insane.
Recharge the whole thing.
He's ridiculous. Deathgate.
Massive.
Massive big dude. Yeah. Rakdos the Defiler.
Yeah,
Stupid,
Rakdos.
unfair in this deck.
Yeah, you can only attack with him once, but when you hit with him, you probably win the game.
Exactly, because you don't lose half your permanents rounded up when you play him with Kaalia, because he's already attacking. Because it says when he attacks, but he's already attacking, so you don't have to sacrifice anything. Of course, you can't do this more than once, but
if he dies, you get him back or something. Right? Usually, if he hits once in 1v1, it's game.
Exactly, so really good. Chroma, Angel of Wrath, should be pretty obvious. First strike all abilities, you win. Aegis Angel protects Kaalia.
Yeah.
That's mostly gives indestructible. Angel Serenity, you play with Kaalia, you get rid of all their blockers, potentially. You also
or get rid of stuff that it was killed, or do whatever you want, win the game.
Ridiculous, we win the game variant. Okay, Chroma Angel of Fury, another Chroma, really powerful. You're never going to do the morph, ever, because you never have
Unless
to.
you're losing, in which case you're already losing. So.
Exactly. Linvala locks down.
A lot of commanders.
Iona.
Locks down monocolored decks.
Exactly, and also can hurt by slicing out a whole color of removal, for example. It really helps. Angel Despair. Kablooey. Vindicate on a dude. Avacyn protects
everything.
Then Angelic Arbiter. It slows your opponents down a lot.
Gives you more opportunity to do what you need to do.
Exactly. Rhea Dawnbringer.
Get stuff back.
Especially big dudes. So Gisela.
Kills people.
Yeah, and really helps also with just raw damage. Because it makes all your stuff ridiculous. And it's ridiculous.
Basically a 10-10.
Right, which is just unfair. Haunted Crossroads lets you reuse.
Enchantments.
You're right. Oh, we're up to enchantments, you're right. Stranglehold.
Shuts down a lot of things.
Right, prevents people from searching decks, and no extra turns.
Prevents opponents.
Exactly. Oh, which is even more important. Land tax.
One of the only ramp cards in white.
Arena is draw on a stick regularly. Divining Top. Sort. Duh. Obvious. Yeah. Ingot. Ramp. Orvis Sing it.
All 3 signets.
Right. Fixing and ramp. Both in the same thing.
No
helps you get her out turn 3, right?
Yeah, if I have 1 signet, it's turn
3, right. Play protects her.
Yeah.
Helm protects her and makes her bigger. Boots protects and haste, which is good too.
Protects and haste.
Exactly. Again, remember the 6 about her. She's the Voltron hitter. So
or reverse Voltron hitter.
Or reverse, right? We want to make sure she stays alive. Chroma's Vengeance is solid wrath with the cycling.
Yeah.
Austere Command, most versatile wrath in the format, so why not? Yeah. Razia's Purification.
This is a fun card.
Pretty much you keep Kaalia.
Play with Kaalia out, keep Kaalia, a Boots, and something else, and you win the game.
This prevents...
well, they can't kill her with anything. They have no land left, or they have no creature or whatever.
Right, Terminus is good. Armageddon combos with Boros Charm.
Yeah, which we'll get to later, and with Avacyn.
So basically...
Or even if you have destroy your own land, too. If Kalia's already in play, and they have no land left, they can't kill it.
Dreadbore, Planeswalkers creatures.
Mainly for Planeswalkers.
Ash Dash is mostly for creatures.
Yes, only for
exactly. But it's worth the 5 life even in 1v1 format. Identity Crisis.
Yes. This is
it's unfairly good. You get rid of your opponent's hand, which basically means you have massive card advantage, and it prevents their graveyard from being reused.
Yeah, because also graveyard.
And it's just not fair.
Yes.
It's really good. Righteous Return, kind of the same idea, except you also can dump in mana.
Burn instead of discarding their or exiling the graveyard.
Right.
Yeah, then he exiles the hand also. So
right. Really good.
Yeah.
Unburial Rights.
Just Good revive, and I could use
Flashback.
Twice, so.
World of War. Let's use Kaalia twice, and your huge creatures attacking twice. And the rebound makes it just one of the best ones for this deck. Demonic Tutor. Mortify, destroys. Instant speeds, I guess, destroy. Terminate, destroy. Path to Exile. Ablation, I guess that's anti-commander mostly.
Anti-whatever I need, but mostly anti-commander.
Exactly, because it tucks into the deck. Orm's Thunder.
And then the kicker is just a bonus if I have an extra land.
Right, exactly.
If it's something very extra.
Return to Dust.
Exiles 1 or 2.
Which usually can exile 2 things for 4, which is really Aurelius Fury.
Does everything.
It's really, really powerful.
Gets Kaalia through, gets him to knock out the play spells to stop her. And does damage.
Very, very powerful card in 1v1 particularly. Not as good at multiplayer, but still. Savage Beating.
Wins the game.
If you entwine it, which you usually do, and if it resolves, you get double strike and a second. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Master Warcraft. This is
another way to get Kaalia through, and also you could stop someone from attacking you if you play during their turn.
Boros Fury Shield.
I just like it. It's won me a lot of games.
Right, because it allows you to reverse damage.
Yeah, like games that are close. If it's a very close game and they go in for the win, it just stops the thing and then reverses it to their
Faith and Light gives protection from Kaalia.
Thing. If I use it on Kaalia, it protects every other creature in the deck because they all share a color with her.
Exactly, which is ridiculously good. Boros Charm, okay, we've talked about Boros Charm forever. It's ridiculous, powerful, awesome. It works with Armageddon, and I guess run through what.
Or Armageddon or any other Wrath. And,
and it does
double strike if I need
4 damage in a 30 life format. Could potentially help push through the last few damage. It gives indestructible.
Double strike, Gisela and Avacyn.
Exactly. And then I think it's the last one, right?
Yeah,
no, almost. Okay, we got last Planeswalker, Soren Marco, because of the down to 10, so that you win. Okay, that's basically the reason to use him. And then Liliana Vess is the last card.
Tutor.
Tutor, good. So would you consider maybe running Elspeth at some point? The Night Rend?
Potentially.
Because of the 3+3.
The jump ability.
Yeah. Okay, well, you're basically squishing in.
Squishing out.
You're taking the best and then fighting over which one is the best of the best of the best.
Yeah, especially for the creatures.
Exactly. So.
Nice and foily.
So actually, yeah, that's pretty shiny. That's shiny Kaalia. So that is Kaalia the Vast. So this is the current build with it. It's pretty freaking ridiculous. If you guys have your own Kaalia decks or your own thoughts about what makes the best dragons, demons, angels, whatever for this deck build, definitely let us know in the comment sections below. Looking forward to hearing feedback. And yeah, Kaalia fans rejoice.
Yes, very fun deck.
She's awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, Roxbox90 and Jacob. Bye. Signing out.